G'day guys, here's a video on Vault 81. As far as I'm aware, it's not a vault that's a part of the main storyline, so to find it you just go south from Oberlin Station, follow the train lines, and you'll eventually come to something like this. The only giveaway to it is that it's on the mini-map, so you will need to keep an eye out for that. Now I'm going to be uploading a separate video that actually shows the entrance into Vault 81 and how to get in there without using 7 or 8 fusion cores. I'm not sure what it is, but that's really a pain in the ass to get in that way. Now this here, as you can see, it's a very normal looking vault. There's not too much different about it. However, there's still very much a darker side to this vault, you know, as there is with most vaults in the game. It's sort of focused around how people aren't really getting sick in the vault. You know, there's 1 or 2 incidents here and there, but nothing too serious. And later on, you'll actually be led into a darker, sort of further underground section of the vault. And this section of the vault is where you'll find out more about what it really was there for. So now you'll see my first playthrough, and there's a few mole rats down here, and that gets explained later on, but they're mostly the enemies you'll be facing. So the mole rats are down there because of this breeding program that they were running for a while, and in this terminal it details that, but also details a serum that they were working on, which they were hoping to actually eliminate all diseases by using. It's effectively a cure for everything. And that's what this vault is about. Vault 81 is purely about finding a way to cure every disease that is known to humanity. The scientists in this back room too were actually given permission to incinerate anybody that they felt might cause an issue to their cause. So somebody who just has an out of control disease, basically. Here you'll find me fighting a Protectron and a turret, and they're probably the only challenging enemies you're going to face for the entire time in this. There's not really too much down here in terms of loot, like there's a couple of boxes that you can pick and things like that, but it's just full of junk. There's no standout items in the vault.
That's it.
Now continuing on through the vault, this is actually where you'll find all the information about what the vault's about. So you see here the hydroponics observation. This is actually, they were just spying on members of Vault 81. So there's effectively 2 classes of citizens here. There were those that were living in the main section, where it's all nice and pretty still to this day. And then there was the section where they just observed, and they threw all these diseases and airborne treatments at these guys just to see how they reacted to it. Also, I've got to apologize for the sound here. It's actually had to be cut out, and a lot of this video has had to be cut out actually sound wise, because I don't know what happened. Something happened with the recording and it's all fuzzy and shocking for headphone users, so I've cut it out. So what you're actually looking at here is the main research terminal, and this details conversations between 2 head scientists. One seems to be in a higher position than the other, and that head scientist actually appears to have left the other ones to die by the end of the logs that you're reading now. And this seems to be the downfall of this research facility, basically. So the lab rats in the vault have no idea this is going on, but basically the mole rats have taken over, it's turned to shit, and that's what you're looking at now. Now things get really exciting further down in the vault as you come across Curie, and Curie is actually sort of a scientist helper there, And there's also a bobblehead in the room that Curie's in next to a terminal with a ton of information on it. Now, Curie, you can actually get her as a companion. I don't think you need anything specific. I think she'll just become your companion no matter what. But I did use persuasion skills to get that ball rolling a bit more. Heading to the right of this terminal now is this little room here. It's pretty dark and very easy to overlook, but there's Curie's terminal, and this has, once again, a ton of information. This room is an absolute gold mine full of it, and this is where you'll find some very interesting things about Curie, about the scientists on a more personal level, and also about the serum that she's been producing for basically 200 years now. Since the Vault came in, she's been producing this serum, and since they were overrun by mole rats, she's continued this job.